EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, right?
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
On play action, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Gould. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
13-yard line.
Here's Young now to throw right away. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Gotta be lying.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Deputy! Ralph 80! Ready!
Richardson operating from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Colts. That his second TD catch of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
To throw is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Blue 32.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Ready, ready, cut.
A run with Brooks. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Ready. Third, cut.
On second down, Young. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to lead to fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He gets free inside the 30. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
10 black.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Ready. Ready.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Come on, set.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Still going. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real.
Ready? Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
A toss, and here's Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Ready.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Ready.
Now Young going to keep it himself. And he pitches it. 1st down and more inside the 25. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
A gain of 36 yards.
Huge play on 4th down. 36 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Set. Ready. Hut.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
2nd and inches.
Ready, go.
Here's a handoff to Giddens. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready.
Now Richardson moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Quick! 60 vices, 60 vices. Cougar 19.
To throw, it's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
2nd and
8. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Set.
In motion is Lawrence.
70. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
Complete to Xavier Leggett. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready. Set.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow. 22. Set.
To throw, Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but At the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
Here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Set, go.
To throw is Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
Screen
15.
works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Let's go. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Okay, break.
Ball at the 3. 2nd down and goal.
Come on. Ready.
Brooks. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Brooks. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On the ground, here's ETN. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Project S118.
On the double. Here we go. Hut.
They'll go play action with Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Here we go. Set.
Run now for Brooks. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. That is called in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ready. Set.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Set. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready. Set. Hey, smash Bronco. Hey. Ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 4. Brings up third and 4.
Here's Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will finally run him down.
38 yards.
A big gainer for Indianapolis. 38 yards
On the play.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
on the ground. It's Giddens. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Third and long.
Let's go now.
In motion is Warren.
Ready, right?
Throwing now on third and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Hut, hut.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Yell, set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past. But here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Third and 11.
Third and 11.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set. 10 black. 5.
From the gun, it's Young. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Down. 45. What?
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson going to look to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Set, ready.
On the bootleg, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Back to the air, it's Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
13 yards on the play.
A gain there of 13 yards.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Set.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Set.
Back to throw. Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready, ready.
On play action. Young. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Now Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. It's second down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready up.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
Ready?
To throw is Young. That one taken in. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Panthers are back within 6.
Panthers 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this was an NBA game. We call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Let's go. Liking,
Richardson operating from the pistol. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
set, hut. 50, grip, ready.
They'll run. It's ETN. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Somebody got a boy, I tell you, home. Watch him throw it.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Here's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Okay.
They need one right now. Third and long.
Blue 32. Ready?
Here's Young. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Duvernay to return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking 18.
The motion the slot man left. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Loves to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Colts.
Hurt! Here we go, set! Let's go!
On first down, it's Giddens. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Go set! Ready!
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Go!
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is just the last thing you could afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
On the set!
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Ready!
Now, Etienne. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's first down.
Let's go! Black, 90-52 blaster.
Watch twist.
Hut.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Second and 10.
Ready!
Throwing is Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Black 40, ready?
Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Cover, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now they face 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Check, huh?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60.
To throw is Young. To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it. And now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
In motion is Warren. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in.
Richardson's pass, complete to number 88. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Hutchins.
From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Moving to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Timberwolf. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Richardson. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
The
Ready.
Colts will line up for the 2.
They'll try for it with the fullback. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 50. Green. Hunt.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory here.